Let's move on to the next part of tonight, where we are going to honor the 12 Choice Awards winning funds, as well as the Investors' Choice Fund House of the Year, as chosen by our FSM clients. First, we will be giving away the top-selling suite of awards, which reveal what FSM investors like to invest in, based on the sales figures recorded in 2019 for the respective categories. Following that, we will give away the top-selling RSP, or Regular Savings Plan suite of awards, which reveal what our FSM investors like to invest regularly based on the sales figures recorded in 2019 for their respective categories. Who were the winners, and which were the most popular funds on FSM1.com? Let us find out.
Before we give our thanks, we'd like to wish everyone good health. They often say health is wealth, and in this unfortunate health crisis, this has definitely made it more relatable. We are extremely humble and honored to be receiving the award from FSM. We would firstly like to thank our investors for the continuous support. Without the support, we will not be receiving this award, and we're extremely grateful for the unwavering support from our investors. Thank you very much. Allianz Income and Growth continues to be the top performing and top decile US multi-asset fund. With the consistency of our strategy and our strong performance, the fund has also earned a recognition of 5-star Morningstar rating, and this is a further testament to our strong track record. This year has been a volatile first half of the year, as the world economy has been hit by an unforeseeable health crisis. Global equity markets were down 30 to 35% from Feb 20 to 23rd March, and the global fixed income markets were also not spared. However, we have seen large, swift, and great extent of willingness by global governments as well as central banks to unleash historic amount of stimulus going into the economy, and this has helped the financial markets to recover quite nicely from the March lows. Income generation continues to be top priority for investors, but allocation to equities is of crucial to their long-term financial goals. Investors would be wise to re-risk their portfolio and consider a range of income generation strategies that have done well historically in the down markets. Year to date, income and growth is up 4% in US dollar terms as compared to the broader equity market of S&P 500 in the negative territory. For investors who are hunting for income, Allianz Income and Growth could be worth considering for a mixed asset allocation into the US market. Thank you for the support, and we wish you good health and continue to stay safe in this environment. Thank you.
On behalf of PIMCO, I would like to express our sincere thanks and gratitude to the Fund Supermart management and team for organising the FSM Choice Awards 2020, and to all our investors as well for your tremendous support in the PIMCO Income Fund. It is truly an honour to be receiving the award for the PIMCO Income Fund as the top-selling fixed income fund in 2019. This is a testament to the trust that you have placed with us to help you achieve your financial objectives. We believe that the PIMCO Income Fund's strong track record in delivering consistent income and long-term capital appreciation to be one of the key drivers for the continued interest in the fund. 2020 has been a challenging year so far, both from an individual and financial markets perspective. Looking ahead, we believe that fixed income continues to play an important role in providing diversification and resiliency in investors' portfolios. As countries start to emerge from the lockdown and health crisis at varying paces, we expect that the global recovery in economy and markets to remain bumpy and uneven. Active management with a flexible approach is key to identifying investment opportunities in this uncertain investment climate. And as one of the largest active management companies globally, PIMCO remains well-placed and fully focused on navigating this changing market environment for our investors. So on this note, I would urge you to stay invested with PIMCO, and I hope to see you again at the FSM Choice Awards next year. Thank you.
big virtual hello all FSM Choice Awards attendees. My name is Ray and thank you very much to FSM for this award. We are very honored to receive this accolade again. Winning top selling equity fund in 2019, nearly 30 years after Schroeder Asian Growth Fund was first incepted, is a true testament to a fund that has clearly stood the test of time. We are living in very uncertain times, and it is anyone's guess what the rest of the year will look like. One thing is for certain, and that is our team's commitment and focus on delivering alpha for our valued clients. Thank you once again to our investors for trusting us with your investments.
Thank you, FSM, and to everyone who have invested in both First State Bridge and First State Dividend Advantage. We are truly appreciative of this award, and we wish that we could have been there to receive this physically and have the chance to connect with you. First State Bridge and First State Dividend Advantage are funds that have been launched more than 15 years ago, and over the years, you have continued to give us your unwavering support, so thank you again for that. We are also truly grateful that you continued to stay invested with us despite the challenging reality. You have continued to trust us, trust our investment capabilities, and have given us the opportunity to continue to manage the portfolios in line with our investment philosophy and process. We will continue to work hard to deliver respectable investment outcomes across all market cycles. Over the last few months, all of us have also been brutally confronted by a new reality, and the financial markets have been swinging around on the riptide of greed and fear. However, in every crisis, we believe that there's always an opportunity, and as conservative long-term investors, we have taken advantage of the correction to consolidate our portfolios into higher conviction names and add to companies on the watch list that have become more reasonably priced. In an environment of such, avoiding downgrades and defaults will be pertinent, and holding on to pure Asian investment-graded fixed income managed by a team of investment specialists with superior credit research and robust investment process should help you as an investor ride out this period of volatility and generate favorable returns when COVID-19 pandemic is defeated and as the market recovers. It is our belief that strong companies will emerge stronger, and companies with strong balance sheets and management team will make use of this crisis to further expand their market share. Once again, thank you for the award and for trusting us at First State. I look forward to seeing you again in person soon.
Greetings to all. I'm Hui Jun, co-head of Asia and Singapore Fixed Income Team in UOB Asset Management Singapore. Thank you for the FSM Choice Award for UOB AM United Asian High Yield Bond Fund as the top regular savings plan or RSP fixed income fund in 2019. Full credits goes to the entire Asian fixed income team under the guidance of our CIO, Chong Jin Ye, for making this award possible, especially given the challenging times in the credit markets. Our team comprises of fixed income investment profession with average experience of more than 10 years and whom have witnessed or been through the different market cycles over the years. Well equipped with the collective know-how, our UOB AM in-house proprietary credit model, as well as sound risk management practices, we were able to navigate through the good and bad times in our broad-based credit selection and provide investors with viable returns. Throughout all these challenging times, we have not seen a single credit default in our fund history, despite the huge array of choices in the wide universe of Asian assets. The outlook of the markets remains challenging, but rest assured, we will be working hard, as we did in the past, to do what is right for our investors. Markets do fluctuate, but our value do not. Again, thank you for the award and also appreciations to the investors whom we have the privilege to manage their assets. Thank you very much once again.
FSM1.com congratulates our winners in the top selling category of awards. Our next category is the Best Risk-Adjusted Returns Awards. Now, what is Best Risk-Adjusted Returns? Before we present the awards to the funds in this category, I would like now to invite Mr. Sean Tail, Senior Unit Trust Analyst, to share with us about risk-adjusted returns. So, Sean, please.
Hello, everyone. It's me again. So I guess for us, just to start things off, I think there's a very important reason why we always emphasize on risk-adjusted returns. And there's always a reason why risk is ahead of a return, right? Because I think the main thing that I think a lot of people miss is that, they only look at capital upside, right? I want 20, 30, 40% returns, but they don't really consider like the amount of risk that was undertaken in generating that capital upside. Because the risk is always the case that, if things don't work out, you lose some part of your money. And I think losing your money is something that a lot of people don't understand, because if you look at the chart over here, right, it basically maps out if you lost 10%, how much you had to gain just to get back to your original capital. And as you can see, the more you lose, the more you actually have to gain back in terms of the percentage return. So it grows exponentially the more you lose. So if you lose 90%, you have to gain back 900% just to make back your original capital. So this, I think by itself is a very important reason why you shouldn't just look at returns, but consider the risk involved. So let's just look at on the next slide. So why is managing risk important? Because number one, I think knowing when or like when the loss could occur is definitely unpredictable, right? Like COVID-19 happened about, I think, 1 month ahead in China, but it was only after 1 to 2 months later that US sold off. So the timing or the occurrence of a loss is always unpredictable. But I think when we look at a particular fund, right, like various funds, they have different strategies, and because they employ different strategies, they have different characteristics which contribute to their return profiles. So with that, we can understand what sort of magnitude of losses we can expect if, let's say, the broad equity market sells off 10%. Maybe the fund could, on average, lose about 8%. It's something that we can somewhat quantify, and I think and therefore it's important to actually understand, the investment's risk when we invest. So just to give you some idea of what various measures of risk are, so let's just move on to the next slide. So if you look at risk, right, there's a lot of measures. Like we look at volatility, which is basically the standard deviation of, and standard deviation is how it fluctuates from its average returns, or upside deviation, which is the tendency on the downside, or perhaps maximum drawdown over a given period, to give you an idea of how the fund reacts during the worst possible scenarios. And also, we can also look at things such as like how the return distribution is skewed towards. Is it more towards the downside or the upside? So there are many ways to look at risk, but I think at FSM1, for us, we are mostly interested in how much risk, and risk being the potential for drawdowns. So that's the kind of risk that we actually focused on. And we believe that risk is actually not just volatility, but it's also the potential loss of capital. So we are very much focused on the downside deviation, the maximum drawdowns that that the funds have. So let's just move on to the next slide to just look at like how we compare funds using risk-adjusted returns. Right, we need a standardized way of looking at that, and one way we use is basically by using some of the risk-adjusted ratios to actually compare all these funds. Because number one, I think the most important thing is that it allows for direct comparison of returns between investments, Fund A versus Fund B. They might be the same category, for example, they might be all within US equities, but they might employ different strategies. So if we standardize it using risk-adjusted returns, it allows us to actually compare them directly. So some of the risk-adjusted ratios that we use are like Sharpe ratio, Sortino ratio, and so on and so forth. So for this best risk-adjusted returns segment, we have opted to use Sortino ratio because, again, just to reinforce, we are focused on the potential for downside and maximum drawdown, and we think this is best encapsulates this idea. So I think just to let's just move on to the next slide. I think this best risk-adjusted return award segment is basically our way of commemorating the fund houses that have been successful in delivering the best risk-adjusted returns for investors. And we would now like to present to you the winners of the best risk-adjusted returns category. These are the funds that have delivered the best risk-adjusted returns over the last 3 years, from end March 2016 to end March 2020.
I am Priscilla Poon, Institutional Sales Director with Wells Fargo Asset Management Singapore, a business unit of Wells Fargo Bank NA Singapore branch. We are so honored to be awarded Best Risk-Adjusted Returns US Equity for Wells Fargo US Large Cap Growth Fund by Fund Supermart Singapore. At Wells Fargo Asset Management, our investment focus is on active and bottom-up research with strong risk management. This has allowed our fund to outperform consistently. We look forward to continue to deliver strong results for the years to come. We place a focus on pursuing consistent and positive risk-adjusted returns with the support of our independent risk management team. Together, we strive to help our clients build portfolios aimed at generating successful outcomes and defending them against uncertainty. A special thanks to Fund Supermart for recognizing our investment capabilities, and to our US equity team for producing excellence in the Wells Fargo US Large Cap Growth Fund. On behalf of all of my colleagues at Wells Fargo Asset Management, thank you for this award.
This is Shuang Wei from Fidelity International, and I'm very honored to be invited by Fund Supermart to say a few words of thanks for the awards that we have won. I'm pleased to share that 2 of our funds have been selected as winners in the category of Best Risk-Adjusted Returns. And the funds are Fidelity European Dynamic Growth Fund as well as Fidelity Emerging Markets Focus Funds. I just want to say a very big thank you to Fund Supermart as well as to all the investors for your support in our funds. Here at Fidelity, we pride ourselves in terms of our research capabilities. We have close to 400 investment professionals who work tirelessly to uncover some of the best investment ideas. And we truly believe that it is this global research network as well as the close collaboration amongst our investment professionals that allows us to deliver the best investment outcomes for our investors. Of course, investing is not just about generating strong returns. Risk management is extremely important as well. And that's why we're very proud to say that these awards are a testament of our efforts and our abilities to deliver superior risk-adjusted returns to our investors. Once again, I just want to say a very big thank you to everyone. We look forward to continuing being a part of your investment journey. Thank you.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us here today for the 2020 FSM Choice Awards. I am Clara and a client advisor with JP Morgan Asset Management. It's really an honor to know that our JP Morgan Japan Equity Fund has won the award for Best Risk-Adjusted Returns for Japan Equities. And on behalf of everyone at JP Morgan Asset Management, I would like to take the chance to thank everyone for their support and also the Fund Supermart team for this opportunity. Many people may not instinctively associate JP Morgan expertise in Asia equities, but we are proud to say that we are one of the largest and oldest emerging market and Asia Pacific equities team. In fact, the Japan equity strategy is the oldest that we have managed, starting from all the way back in 1969. We are also the only foreign fund manager that has a leading team of specialists based locally in Japan and this has enabled us to do in-depth bottom-up research and really focus on investing in high-quality businesses that can compound earnings sustainably over the long term. Lastly, just to share before I close, if you do take a look at the fund's profile, you can see that it's managed to capitalize on Japan's structural transformation and undiscovered growth opportunities. Hence, the composition is different from the Japan Equity Index. Let me end here, and once again, thank you very much for honoring us with this award. Have a great day, everyone.
Hello to everyone watching. My name is Ray and thank you FSM for this award. We have always strived to generate attractive risk-adjusted returns in all market environments, and in today's challenging and uncertain markets, this is more important than ever. Our team is extremely thrilled to receive this award, and it's a timely reminder that investment will always carry risk, and that it is our job to ensure that this risk is sufficiently priced in. While the markets may be more volatile than we may like, the storm cannot last forever. Hang in there and we wish everyone well. Thank you once again to our investors for trusting us with your investments.
Thank you FSM for the continued recognition of the work our dedicated portfolio managers have put in the management of the Nikko AM Singapore Dividend Equity Fund. In the current challenging landscape that we are now seeing, our portfolio managers continue to endeavour in identifying new Singapore representations in our portfolio who have the resilience to emerge stronger players from the current opportunities that we can find in the market. And we seek to continue the monthly dividend distribution payout of the fund, and believe this will be an area that investors can look into with ongoing market volatility. And on behalf of Nikko Asset Management, as well as our portfolio managers, Yu Huan and Kenneth, I would like to thank the investors for the support and interest for the fund thus far. We will continue our good efforts and work in the Nikko AM Singapore Dividend Equity Fund and hope for this income story to continue being a good and viable investment solution that you can look into. Thank you once again.
FSM1 would like to once again congratulate our winners in the Best Risk-Adjusted Returns category. Finally, for our last award, this is the award for the Investor's Choice Fund House of the Year. This award gives recognition to the asset management house which has been most distinct in helping FSM1.com investors achieve their desired investment outcomes and tiding them through various market conditions. This award is especially significant because it combines quantitative criteria such as investors' regular subscriptions and investments into their fund, as well as your vote at FSM Invest Expo 2020, which was held earlier this year at Suntec Convention Centre on the 18th of January. So let us now present to you the winner of the Investor's Choice Fund House of the Year.
It's my privilege to receive this award on behalf of First State Investments, and I would like to thank you for your unwavering support. At First State Investments, ensuring the long-term interests of our clients at the center of all that we do. Receiving this award is a testament to the strength and rigor of our investment approach, our experienced and dedicated investment teams, and our commitment to being a responsible investor. We are grateful for the trust that you place in us, and we look forward to building this success as we continue to develop our leading world-class investment capabilities. Once again, thank you for the award. Please take care, and I hope that I can see you in person soon. Thank you.
And so that was First State Investments, which has won the Investor's Choice Fund House of the Year at this year's Choice Awards. Thank you everyone for being here with us this evening. We hope you've taken away something useful. We'd like to let you know that you can celebrate with us on our 20th anniversary with a special promotion that we've prepared for you. So from 23rd July to 31st August, You can receive $20 worth of bonus units for every $20,000 invested in any of the 11 winning funds from tonight and the 43 FSM recommended funds, which are in the recommended funds report. These funds have been carefully picked from over 1,500 funds and have earned their place through their performance and popularity amongst investors. To find out more, head over to our website where you can find more details about this promotion, as well as the articles that our research team regularly publish as they seek out profitable ideas which you can invest in. On behalf of the team, thank you for being with us this evening. We wish you good health and good night.